the modern way to market your business, Part 2. Dr. Joel Evans, Hofstra University's Distinguished Professor of Business, gives us the metrics, the resources, and simple ways to improving your marketing. It's the focus of today's In the Spotlight. Let's talk about marketing in particular. Would you say that it's more technology driven in terms of research, numbers, that sort of thing, compared to, let's say, several years ago, a decade or two ago, where it was billboards, newspaper advertising, those sorts of things?
If we're talking specifically about small businesses, I think that they can be divided up into two categories. There are the firms that get it and have a website and use the website and will show their menu, will show the hours that they're open, will show coupons, versus the ones that are still traditional, that really don't get yet that there are a lot of benefits to having a website. And they still do things the old-fashioned way, which means they're in the standard penny saver, for example.
Talk to me about how marketing is different to Long Island customers versus, let's say, to Manhattan customers in today's world.
Well, Manhattan customers, everything is going to be smaller. The stores are smaller, the selection is smaller. The typical chain store in Manhattan may be the similar size to a smaller store on Long Island because the space is so expensive. So the Manhattan shopper is often going through lunch hour, so they're in a rush. They're looking to buy and then they get out of the city. Whereas the Long Island shopper is more likely to go on weekends or at night. So this is something else that's important for small firms. They need to have night hours. There are too many firms that close at 6 o'clock. They don't realize that we're dealing with a commuter market that is getting home at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. They need to be open till 9. They need to do something to draw the customer in when they're available.
Now, a lot of small business owners do it all. What do you advise in terms of metrics that they need to pay attention to? Social media, we used to always talk about return on investment, net profits, that sort of thing. What do you suggest are the metrics that they really need to pay attention to, even if they're doing it all?
Well, if it's a firm that has a website, the simplest things that they could do, and number one is they could track traffic. They could, through a secure way, have people sign up and have information so they can have a list of the group of followers. They have the ability in advertising to get more information because they could be giving coupons or they could be giving special offers that they're only making available online, so they could track it back to them. On something like Facebook, they can track by number of likes or what people are commenting on. They can again give coupons. They can try to engage people. So I think it's the amount of traffic and the way that we can use promotions that we can have numbers on that we could track back directly to that format. The best small retailers are using their website and their store, and they're advertising the website in the store, and they're combining the best of both worlds.
Now, in our final seconds, any resources on Long Island or any websites that can help the small business owner track all this information? I know you had mentioned one here, Easy Demographics.
It depends on the type of information that they're looking for. If they're interested in building a website, there's a firm called Wix, W-I-X, which offers a free build a website, which is great. Google Analytics is still very simple to use. You may need your friend who's the expert if you're a small business to help you with it, but a lot of Google Analytics is free, so you could track number of visitors and what they click on. If you were to go to Google, just type in LI or Long Island for anything, web development, web store, analytics, and you will find a ton of material. Belong to your trade association because they usually are aware of the best things. Again, type in Long Island Trade Association or type in Long Island Gasoline Association or Restaurant Association because they exist in almost all of the fields.
Most important takeaway about marketing on Long Island?
The small business has to be customer friendly. And everything that they do, whether it's hours, the assortment, the prices, the website, everything has to be customer friendly. It cannot be that we're price driven. We have to understand what the natural advantages are of the larger firms, and we have to beat them at our game, not at their game.
All right, sounds very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.